the new Super Mario Bros. Summer tournament of 2021. I think it's actually the first one that's been restreamed. Yeah, show it to you. And I think we're just gonna get right into it.
Yep.
So, one thing we probably should mention is that J-Dude's on a 3DS and Sharp is on a Wii U VC. And if you want to explain why that's important.
Yeah, so the Wii U Virtual Console, the loads on it are just a little bit faster, and this adds up to about 40 seconds of time is saved by playing on the Wii U VC. So normally in speedrun.com, you just add 40 seconds onto any Virtual Console times to make it fair for people who play on DS. But in this, they're just going to start at the same time, and then time can be added at the end of Sharp's run to compare them.
I think I saw JD do it, and I think I saw Sharp do it. They both did some form of RNG in it. So in the second level, what we want to happen is we want to get a blue shells, and that's pretty important, as we'll see later. And basically on this game, one of the main things, looks like they're starting now, but one of the main things that affect RNG is the date and time of the system. So on a DS or 3DS, you'd want to change the date and time of the system, but it's a lot easier on a Wii U. You can just use a restore point, and we saw both of them do that. So hopefully we should see blue shells for both the runners.
Looks like Sharp's timer hasn't started yet, but that's okay. Yeah, you can tell that Sharp is playing as Luigi and J-Dude is playing as Mario. There's actually absolutely no difference at all as far as gameplay goes, it's just aesthetics.
Luigi does sound different.
Yeah, the sounds are different as well.
See the runners weirdly crouching or whatnot? It's because certain sound effects like double jumps will affect RNG, so they want to make sure they control those.
Yep. It is the double jumps that affect RNG, so if you crouch it doesn't double jump. So, level 1, not too difficult, just straight running and jumping at the right time. 1-2 is going to be slightly different. They're going to both collect shell, and you'll see Jaded just did a weird run off a block, and that's QSG, which makes your shell slide just slightly faster than it would normally.
Yeah, your shell sliding is normally a tiny bit slower than running, but doing the QSG makes it the same speed as it normally would be.
Yeah.
You should also mention this is best of 3.
Yeah. So Jaded finished on a 58 on the timer, which is the fastest you can do it.
Yeah. Yours might be a little bit behind because I'm seeing them in one tower right now, but we can see them doing a certain cycle called task cycle. It isn't task only, which is why they're doing it. But it's I think it's 7 seconds faster than not doing task cycle. It looks like they both got it.
Oh yeah, I was way behind. I'm all good now, it's refreshed.
We did have a little bit of trouble with those bricks at the end there. But yeah, this is why we need, the main reason why we need the shell is to break those. But the runners are going to keep it for longer.
Any Miko cannons? Nope. Both getting 298, which is the fastest you can finish the cannon stage on.
Oh yeah. Miko's a runner of this game, and he usually messes up the cannons. It just kind of become a thing.
It is very easy to get that 297. I do it a lot as well.
Especially with the shell power up. Since just pressing down just makes you go into the shell. Ooh, it looks like Sharp lost his shell.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Yeah.
Very difficult without it.
He's having a little bit of difficulties. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if stream's affected, but
But yeah, 5-2 is going to be really hard without shell.
yeah, I think they're just fixing the audio.
Hopefully it'll be back soon. Yep.
Hopefully.
There we go.
Something's happening. So hopefully we get to see it in a 5-3. I'm sure J-Dude's gonna do it. If you'll see it, that is. There's like an even faster way to move the shell, which we call just like hyperspeed, where if you like throw the shell and you like jump off a slope at the right time, you'll just get a ton of speed, and then you can like carry that speed with like timed jumps.
Oh, looks like Sharp is going back into the mushroom house.
Oh, hold on,
It's gonna sound really late on stream, but currently the Twitch live stream's the only one I can see.
ah. Oh yeah, that is weird. I can see it.
Oh, you can see it?
I can see it on Twitch. Yeah, JD did kind of get it. It was in a very optimal hyperspeed that he got, but yeah.
Okay.
One reason the shell's important. Oh.
No, I was just gonna say my feed is back.
Oh, it's back for me too. Alright, so it looks well then. That's good. So, J-Dude is entering the ghost house. And it can be a tricky level.
There are a small amount of glitches that can be done in this game, and most of the useful ones all involve the shell. But they never really save that much time, and if they do, it's because they're ridiculously hard, such as Fast 8-2 and the new Q warp, as you'll see.
There's a very solid ghost house.
What was that on the timer? I didn't see.
It was a 77. You're showing us.
Oh, nice. He's gonna show off a little bit. So one of the very difficult glitches you can pull off in this game is effectively a double jump, and it's a it's a frame perfect maneuver. 2 frame perfect inputs in a row in order for Jaded to do this here.
You have to let go of a jump at the right time to have your Y velocity equal 0 at the right frame, and then on that frame you have to let go of down to get out of your shell. Not easy, since there's no real, like, there's no real cues for it.
Looks like J-Dude's gonna be finishing at a 7:53, which is insane.
That is pretty crazy, yeah.
Yep, 7:53. That's a very good pace.
He didn't mess up early World 5. So this level has these like crows in it, and they're like kind of based on your movement on where they go. So if you like take the same path every time, they shouldn't get in your way.
The crows are very, very annoying if you play this game casually, or if you start out speedrunning, but they're not as much of a problem with practice.
Oh yeah. Looks like all of our cannons this race were good at least.
Okay, 8-2.
This has one of the two like practical uses so far for that space jump we saw earlier.
I'm not sure if Jaded's actually going to go for it though, but you can do what's called a shell jump and save about 7 seconds.
This is one of the main reasons why we keep the shell at this point, is because you swim faster with it. And
So
this bubble and 8-3 involve water.
yeah, seeing Jaded opting out of trying the fast 8-2, which is fair enough because it is very difficult.
If he sees he's in
It's
the
only
lead, he probably just wants to keep it.
yeah. Don't have to go too crazy in a race.
Dude has like a crazy mash. Like,
Oh no! That is not good.
yeah. No, wait. Well, I should say what used to be the normal for a few years is that after 8-3 we would just lose the shell and just opt for just like not have the shell for the rest of the run. But like a kind of recent development is to keep the shell all the way into 8 Tower 2. That used to be what we did before like 2018 or so, but it kind of came back. And I think JD was planning on doing that, so it's
He
interesting
was.
now.
It's going to be interesting to see if he can make the fastest cycle, but without shell. It's much more difficult if you don't have shell to make this cycle. Ah, he missed it.
You can just kind of slide through there pretty, well, not simply, but you can do it pretty efficiently with shell.
Yeah, there's a 1 block tall gap, and if you go into your morphed state in shell, you can just slide right through there. But if you don't have shell, you can just try slide by crouching, but it's very precise and difficult.
I didn't see Sharp grab that flower at the beginning of the level. I'm not sure if he's gonna also keep shell. I'm not sure what his plans are here. Oh, he's grabbing this one.
Yeah, so he's gonna use that flyer. Probably in 8-5. That's the usual place. But some people apply it differently.
JD got a bit of bad luck there. He did get the hamburger on 8-3, since those moved inside random. I think it's about 50-50 to get him on 8-3, but he did not get a blue shell. So he will be losing quite a bit, as we'll see.
So, I guess we're not going to see shell root today.
Well,
Unless Sharp does it, but I'm not sure.
We do have, at most 2 races after this, so...
Yeah.
Hamburger gave Sharp a mini mushroom. Good thing he did not take that, because we do not want that.
We've all been there. We've all picked up the mini mushroom in hopes that it's a shell, and it ruins your day.
They're the same color, too. You can do the little trolling.
For a few frames, your brain is like, yeah, that's a shell. So, yeah, Sharp is gonna gain some time here because he has the shell, and you can swim so much faster with the shell in water levels.
Yeah, and it's a lot more helpful for Jay than Shoku, but like if you like kind of hold let go of the D-pad, that's hold neutral on it in front of these like bubble stream thingies, you can kind of like save that quicker speed for a little bit longer. It doesn't really make much of a difference with shell, but it definitely does if you don't have the shell.
So you'll see Jaded crouching whenever he reaches these vertical moving platforms, and that's to avoid a pixel stop, which will just ruin your day. It's where your momentum just gets eliminated immediately. Famously, Cosmic had an awful lot of trouble in this level when he was doing his Mario Marathon because of
Oh
pixel
yeah.
stops.
So it's having a flower now, it looks like.
We might see some interesting tech from Jaded here. If he opts to go for it, which it looks like he is. Ah,
Oh, I
he
think he might have
didn't
mistimed his
quite
jump
commit.
start. Or maybe he just did that to be safe, because that is a bit safer than some of the alternate methods.
Yeah, possibly.
Chance Sharp will do it. Oh, we saw a pixel slap from Sharp there. So, like, another way to get a pixel slap if you land on, like, the first pixel of a ledge, and you, like, don't do anything like crouching to stop it, then you'll get the pixel stop and lose all your speed.
So now moving on to arguably the hardest stage in the game, which is the gauntlet section of the map, which is this last half of World 8, where lots of runs die.
It's brutal. This bridge right here, like the red block and the hammer bro movements, which are RNG, if they cross this bridge, it's just like an instant 3 seconds most of the time. That's just gone. Eight five isn't too much of a challenge, hopefully, but the rest of this is pretty much a challenge.
I've had a really hard time with 8.5, so I have.
Well,
I remember whenever I was going for 22, I lost an awful lot of runs just to 8.5. It's really not supposed to be that way, it's one of the easier levels.
it's like a noobs thing. This is an 8 castle. It can ruin your day.
8.6 is one of the most it's one of the trickiest levels to save time on, in my opinion. There's just a lot of time that can be saved from what appears to be not much, but it's just incredibly optimized. Or it can be incredibly optimized.
Yeah. It is a very cool level, though.
Yeah.
So we're seeing
Jaded is gonna avoid the fireworks.
Yeah. I don't think we mentioned fireworks, did we?
I'm not sure.
Let's go over it again if we did. So if like the last 2 digits on the timer match when you like end the level, you get a fireworks display at the flagpole, and then like a mushroom house of some sort will appear at the beginning of the world, and the camera will pan over and just be slow.
Jaded on 8.7, which is my favorite level of the game. I just think it's such a fun level to play. It's very bouncy and smooth.
Dude did get hit. He must have forgotten his fire out stuff. So then we went on to hold like left on the the L button to scroll the camera left, so that way you don't get hit.
And Sharp was doing the non-fire hop method, which is just like a second or two slower, but much safer and easier. Sharp is quite a new player as well. It's only been running a couple months or so, as far as I know. Ooh, Jaded
not being nice.
Jaded got very unlucky, and one of the meteors destroyed the box that contains the star power-up in it.
Well, this is very bad.
The star power-up is very important for this level, as you'll see when Sharp gets.
Geez.
Oh no!
That wasn't even like a
brutal.
classic 8 RNG. That was just like unusually bad. Sharp's also having a bad time here.
Sharp will demonstrate why the star power-up is so useful.
Yeah, all of these, each like single meteor is controlled by RNG. You cannot predict them.
On the bright side, this is a very close match now.
Yeah, well, JD's gonna lose 8 seconds because of a certain trick in 8 Tower 2.
Oh yeah.
This level's like effectively an auto scroller where
Do you
you
want to
have to
explain it?
ride this. Yeah. Should we explain it or should we wait?
Well, you'll see that once Sharp gets up here, you might try a trick called Death Warp, where you can just run ahead of the snake block until you get to the halfway point. And he's going to do that now. The snake block's very slow if you follow it, so you can just run ahead, get the checkpoint, and die. Jaded dying as well.
Yeah, I didn't actually know that getting the mushroom there would be faster than just doing the small only death warp.
Yeah, it is. It doesn't save as much as what Sharp did, but it'll save maybe a couple seconds.
I think he said like 2 seconds, so we're not doing anything. So
Yeah, still worth doing.
ideally you'd have a flower in your reserve here, so you wouldn't have to grab 2 power-ups. But neither runner got lucky enough for that, so
This Fire Flower is going to be very useful for killing Bowser Jr. And then it's also used to do some damage boosts in the final level.
the final level is pretty long. It's like 2 minutes and does have quite a bit to it. It's very easy to just bleed time.
Yeah. It's a very fun level to play and a very fun level to watch as well, though. It's a great level to practice, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. Hopefully JD doesn't do his classic die at the end.
I think Jaded was trying some crouch triples there.
It's not much of a time save, but you can get up a tiny bit faster by kind of like storing a crouch, or a triple jump with crouch jumps.
It's style points.
Both the, well, Sharp does have a, oh yeah, that's right, Sharp is on Wii U, so
Yeah, Sharp will have a... Sharp will need 40... Is it 47 seconds added to his timer once he finishes to account
yeah.
for loads.
So I would put him on like a, I think a low 24 or so, and JD something like a mid 23. Or maybe a high 23.
Oh,
Oh,
I
that's
don't...
impressive.
Sharp accidentally went back through the door. He did not want to do that.
That second room, it can, you'd think it's simple, but it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of mess up very easily if you're not ready for it.
Jaded's doing a fun little wall kick there. That was surprisingly recently, only recently discovered. It had went unnoticed for so long until Spicy Noodles finally figured it out. It saves like a second.
Dude pickled right, or pixel stopped right before the like that one fire thing, and if he like didn't catch himself, he definitely wouldn't have died.
Yeah, that was I lost my very first 22 piece run to that pixel stop, but the difference is that Jaded saved himself and I didn't.
Oh yeah. So I think J-Dude can get a 700, like a 702. I think he was that kind of in-game time for Bowser's. Yeah, and the optimal he was like a 708, so
Mhm.
Lose a ton of them.
Miku Manip is it gonna work? It did. You can randomly get Bowser Jr. to stare at you for a little bit longer there.
Yeah, we have a very, very long boss fight here.
And we're
So
done!
yep.
Such a difficult boss fight.
Yeah.
23:46 from Jaded, a very respectable time for a race. Anything under 24 is good. Sharp didn't quite get the jump,
Yeah, I think
so
he took
he's
it a
gonna
little
have to.
too slow. This will be interesting. Let's see what he does.
It is a very easy jump to mess up. I've done it many times. Killing Bowser Jr. though. And now he just has to wait for Bowser to
Mario
jump.
has gone bye-bye. Oh yeah, we should probably mark the
There we
next
go. Ooh, that was close, but he
one.
takes it. I don't know what Sharp's final time is. Check up on his stream.
Kind of forgot to mark to do this done, so he didn't really get that audio, but... I think it might have still been at 24.
Should I update the score?
I
Alright,
think
you already have.
I
Yep.
got it in, yeah.
Good,
Usually the
good.
same, it's at 25-16, so
Yeah.
I think we'll go with that.
We could time it. We could time it ourselves, just in case he doesn't start it again. Just in case Sharp doesn't start.
Alright, so I guess we're moving on to the next one now. So you can see how things get interesting at the end there, with levels like 8-8 and Bowser's and such. Let's see if the runners are ready. Alright, the runners are ready, so we will be starting in a minute or so. Alright. I've just counted down, just gotta wait for the restream to catch up.
Alright.
I'm using
Sharp's timer
SharpSR
not.
loading. Not entirely sure what's going on.
I did have a stopwatch out by my side here, but I missed it because it caught me off guard.
Oh, whoops.
Whenever Jaded finishes his, I'll start the stopwatch so I can work out the difference.
Or
Well,
when
that's...
Sharp finishes his, yeah.
yeah.
Whenever one person finishes. Well,
That's very
Sharp
rude
finishes
of me.
first. We could just use Jay's time, so.
Yeah. No problems in 1-1.
Already from this point, you can kind of see the difference that is created by the virtual console loads.
Yeah.
I think both doing is eating the shell again.
Success on the RNG side.
I think Sharp missed QSG though. So
It
if
did. Might catch up a little bit with loads here.
yeah, if you're not doing QSG, like another thing you can do is just like unmorph out of the shell as much as possible to kind of get back up to that full speed momentarily, and like all of those will add up over time.
Did we mention that they take the secret exit on this level so that they can skip 1-3?
Oh yeah, this is a secret exit, isn't it?
Yeah. Sometimes you can forget it's a secret exit because it's just it's quite an easy secret exit. You'd almost complete the level thinking it was the real one.
Oh,
Jay
Sharp.
did not get in task cycle.
Yeah, so Sharp does have a small lead now.
Mhm.
A
Task
little bit
cycle
of
is
trouble.
very requires some very tight inputs at the start of the level. And it's very easy to miss. You know, you can just press A slightly too early and you'll miss it.
Or you can do it like very slightly slow without noticing, and then you'll just get crushed.
Yeah.
It's like that tiny move with all those like moving blocks. It can be
And then
tricky.
once you actually do the first 3 jumps, that's the hard part, but you know, there's still a more really difficult parts to it.
You do have to
So,
wait for the fireworks there.
yep. I switched to Sharp's audio since he's in the lead.
Well, yeah, we could do that, couldn't we?
Mm-hmm.
We should do a
Sharp's
QSG in
just gonna,
5-1. Oh, I see. Okay.
yeah, he's just gonna stay in shell because it's safer. If you stay in shell, you don't have to worry about any snow or enemies hitting you.
So, that small slip up is gonna give Jay a couple seconds to catch up.
Yeah. The optimal time to finish here is a high 65. You can actually finish at a 66, but you don't want to do that because that's fireworks.
Got QSG in 5-2 here.
Ooh, and he did the piranha jump as well. There's a tight little jump there to avoid bouncing around.
So I missed the jump like 3 times sometimes. And it's just...
No issues from both runners there. Sharp opting for QSG there off that first block. It saves a couple seconds over not doing it. But then Jaded's probably going to go for hyperspeed, which saves even more.
Yeah. So you could do just like the unmorphs in this level, which you have
He's
to
going
be
very
pretty...
fast. Ooh,
You can
And
still
every
get a
time he
speed.
touches the ground, he has to be frame perfect in order to keep his momentum, and he did that very well.
Yeah.
He chained quite a few frame perfect jumps there.
I think every time you're like on the ground, you just lose it a little bit of the speed. So
Yeah, it's more forgiving on the slopes, but on flat ground, you essentially have to be frame perfect, as far as I know.
oh, I wasn't looking at what time he got on that. I should have done that.
It was a 269, which is very good.
Oh yeah.
I've only got that a few times. Sharp having a little bit of trouble in the vine.
Mm-hmm. A lot of small thingies in this level.
Whoa, Sharp showing off too.
Ooh.
He successfully got a shell hop as well. Both runners going for them.
But did they both just get one? Like, at the same
Yeah,
time.
that was pretty cool. Yeah, I just rewatched the Twitch stream, which is a little behind, and they both got one at the same time, which is very cool.
Hey, Hammerville did a little trolling there. Took a long path.
Ooh, Sharp having a little bit of trouble in the cannon. It's a very easy mistake to make,
Oh
and a
yeah.
very embarrassing one when it happens.
Hopefully that will be the only Nico cannon we see.
Fingers crossed. Gate 1 is quite a cool level to watch.
Oh
It
yeah.
doesn't feel so special when you play it, in my opinion, but it is very cool to watch. Just how you bounce off all the crows and bullets.
Yeah.
Jadu getting the optimal time there. Sharp did a little wall jump just as he came out of the pipe, which saves just a fraction of a second or so, if even.
He also got the barrel jump, the hardest trick in the game. Where you just kinda jump off the platform that switches on. It's so hard we invented Fast 8 too, to not do it.
Yeah. Jadu gets it as well.
I think Jay's mashing so hard he hit the start button there.
Playing it safe this time with the skeets, so he doesn't make the same mistake as last game.
Oh yeah. It's a very easy level to mess up on if you have any sort of nerves going on.
This is sort of the first level that you might get nerves on in the run.
Especially after Fast 8 too.
Yeah, if you get fast hit too as well, it could be very scary.
He's going for like a very slight optimization.
I believe you can get a 460 with this method. I've seen him do it.
If you do it well enough. Oh, we just saw like a kind of a safer method to kill Bowser Jr. there. On Sharp's side, we kind of hit him with the shell.
Oh yeah.
So that way you don't have to do that like small jump at the
Yeah, it's
beginning
quite
of
a
the phase,
cool one.
probably. I think it looks
Personally, I
cooler, but
never. It does look cooler. Personally, I never actually learned it.
I didn't either. It's a bit hard to say who's in the lead right now
Yeah,
because of the whole load situation, but
I'd say they're both pretty similar because not all of the loads will have been accounted for yet.
oh yeah, we're about halfway.
It's probably only about 20 seconds of loads difference so far.
Sharp might have a couple seconds, but who knows?
Yeah, Sharp is doing very solid so far. Someone in chat saying he's 18 seconds ahead.
Oh yeah, because
Or
I think
48.
he was saying he had a 24s, was it 24:15? He said.
What's this?
No, I think I was just gonna check on his PB. Said it at some point.
It's 23 something. It's yeah, it's 23:40.
Oh, really? Okay. JD's hitting a very solid 830. 307 is pretty crazy.
Wait, yeah, that's actually really insane.
Yeah, I mean, he did
Well,
keep.
actually,
That's
yeah,
still at
a 3,
306 if you didn't get
that's the
it. Well,
equivalent of, yeah, Jaded's like, he's just on a different level when it comes to mashing in the water levels. I believe he was the first person to ever get a 306, wasn't he?
I think he got like a. What would be like a 307 with getting it. I think he got one of those. Or I guess a
Oh, really?
308.
That's crazy.
So JD does lose like a couple seconds like throughout the next few levels. Shell is a little bit slower, but if you
Have we
manage to
explained
get
shell route?
probably I don't know if we did or not, but yeah, like we normally have fire here, or I guess like Big Mario, depending on when you use fire. But
Yeah,
in
Jaded's
8
gonna
shell,
opt to keep shell way further into the game because I think he's gonna try and do a very new trick that only Jaded is capable of in runs at the moment.
I think Glitch has gotten like 2 runs with it, not like TVs or anything,
Yeah,
but I
Jaded
know
recently got the world record because of the Q-warp shell jump that he pioneered.
and now we have other people trying to get it, like
Yeah,
you.
the rest of the community has to catch up. I believe Glitch is gonna be the next person to start showing what it's capable of.
Well, I know Yipley's doing 80% right now, so we could see stuff from him. Yes. Well, back to the race where Sharp doing the in-gauntlet, JD entering it. The way Sharp does 8-5 at the end, I don't really see people do it like that. Since JD does have shell, he has to like make heavy use of unmorphs and some QSGs if he wants to not lose much time.
Back to Eat 6, which is just one of the trickiest levels to optimize. if not the trickiest level to optimize.
It's a good backup there. Ooh, okay.
Ooh,
That
that
was
was
really
close.
close.
Good save from Sharp. Jaded having a little bit of trouble. He does get the Koopa jump though, which is very cool.
Mm-hmm. It seems like it's a bit different with Shell. What's he doing?
What's he doing?
He's trying to go for the Shell hop there. It would only save him a couple seconds, but I guess he wanted to make things interesting.
Yeah, it could be very close now. Sharp might... Sharp probably has the lead at this point, if you account for loads.
It's about 30 seconds between them before the load, so...
Jaded throwing a shell there in order to do what would be fire hops if he had the fire floor power up, but
I don't know what
he
you
has
call
to.
those.
I don't know. It looks like hyperspeed, but it's not.
Yeah. The shell throwing animation kind of overrides quite a bit of other things. That was good RNG and Sharp's
Yeah,
part.
Idiot was being nice there. Hopefully it'll do the same for JA.
After last, it can't get worse for him. Oh, we see a bridge crossing. That's 3 seconds right there. Oh.
Ooh. Oh, he's lost shell as well, so he can't do Q warp.
That is a little disappointing.
It is. He brought shell the whole way to 8-8 and doesn't even get to save time with it. Or doesn't get the chance to.
I remember it well, it should keep shell into 8-8, because it does kind of make it a little safer.
That is
But
true,
at
yeah.
this, yeah. But then it became too slow. Another successful death whip. That's good.
About half a level between them. Sharp re-entering at the same time that Jaded entered for the first time. Jaded in chat said is Sharp about a PB, which he could. What he has to finish. He has to finish before 22:52 on Jaded's timer to PB. So we'll keep an eye on that.
Oh yeah. I wonder if he knows what pace he's on, because we did see he didn't start his timer. I'm not sure if he's looking in chat or not.
Well, I think he needs to... Oh wait, no, never mind. I was gonna say something that was incorrect.
We'll have to see what kind of pace he's on after this level.
Yeah, this is gonna be very exciting if he is on pace.
Oh yeah.
This would be a very cool way to PB.
Solid 84.
I'd say it'll take about 2 minutes 15 Bowser's Castle, just as a sort of an average pace. You can get down to like a 2:11 or a 2:10.
Well, it looks like I think there's a 20-25 split with without the loads taken into consideration.
Sharp could PB. I think. I think he just barely might be on pace. just looking at the timer.
It's a beautiful second.
His split ended at 2025. And then if you add 2:15 to that, it would be his PB. So if he can complete Bowser's Castle in less than 2:15, he can PB.
You got the little block boost thing there after hitting the switch. That is like really tricky to time at times.
Yeah, it is very easy to mess up. It's just a matter of pixels sometimes.
It's a 702, which I think that could be enough. I'm not exactly sure what that translates to on Wii U, but
Yeah,
let's see.
this could just barely be a PB.
Dude did
If
have
he gets
trouble.
Bowser Jump.
Ooh, a second stair.
It all comes down to this. Hopefully he's not under too much pressure.
Oh yeah.
And he gets it!
Yay!
It said 22:39 on Jaded's timer.
It
It
could have been
said
at 28 too.
22:39.
Nice.
If Jaded's timer is accurate for his run, then could be.
Yeah. Because it should have been synced, so it's at 23-26, I think. Definitely a solid run.
That is a very cool way to PB. Jaded gonna close it out now. Just trying to think in my head. Jaded might have just barely won that when you count for loads, but
Actually, I kind of forgot what time I said already. I say 26. I think that might have been 4 seconds.
so 23:22. And do we know the exact time of Sharp's run?
Let me just double check.
Should we just say it was 23:22? No, 20. It's 47 seconds, right?
Yeah.
So does that not take him to 23:24? No. Oh, man.
What was the time again he finished on? I already forgot.
22:39.
I think that would be 26.
Jaded took it. Yeah. Sharp got a PB, but I believe Jaded did win that when you count for loads.
Yeah, but I think that's still a win for Sharp, though.
It's a win for both. I'll update the score here.
We're going to see some mini games. Will we see the legendary Boku game?
We can't actually see the bottom screen, so this isn't a very eventful minigame.
Yeah, all the minigames are on the bottom screen.
we'll just get to watch Bowser slide around and breathe fire.
It's not set up as best of 3s. Yeah. Oh, it's set up as best of 5s. Not really sure what we do in this situation. Oh yeah, we have to do like interviews, don't we? I don't think we're getting one from Jay, but
Wait, is it best of 3 or best of 5?
it's a best of 3.
Oh, so
Check the
Jaded just
server.
won.
Yeah. Because it looks like all the matches are actually best of 3.
Right.
I think we used to wrong layout.
Well, it's alright. I think that's a win from both players there. It's Sharp says he's down for an interview.
I probably have to invite him because I don't think the system thinks that the race is done.
Jaded is not. Should we interview one person?
Oh, sure.
Alright, I'll let you set up that because I don't know what I'm doing.
I gotta find him. It's a pleasant sound from J Dude.
Yep. There's Sharp in the Discord.
Yo.
Yo.
What's up?
So how do you feel about the PB here?
I don't know. It was alright. I was nervous first round, and then I just wasn't nervous at all second round. I just went for everything.
Yeah, that second run was pretty good. Hopefully that's a PB. Like 90% sure it was.
I'll look back at it.
Yeah. You can get that
But
right
yeah,
time.
I was happy with that.
It was solid runs all around.
I was nervous for you at the end there with the Bowser jump because there's a lot of
Nah.
pressure in that.
Nah, I knew I had it.
Hmm.
When
That's
I
the way
did
to do it.
fire, I regretted that so much. The first round, because I suck at the Bowser jump with fire for small
Yeah,
Mario.
it is weirdly different whenever you're taller.
Yeah, just the timing, and I didn't practice at all, so I kind of had a feeling I was gonna mess up.
Well,
But yeah,
GG to
GG.
both of yous. Jaded won, but Sharp also got a win in a different way.
Luckily, it is a double elimination, so
Yeah, I'll be practicing a lot more and hopefully doing better, or hopefully doing good in losers bracket.
Do you know
So
where
we'll
you
see
end
how
up
it
in
goes.
that?
trying to see where that will put you. if I'm looking here right, it looks like you against Will here, or you're against Ian Gaming. Depending on how that match goes.
Yeah. Wait. Losers bracket? My next match?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
alright.
That's match 7. Yeah, you're either against me or Ian whenever we complete our match.
Okay.
The winner of that is against Gipley, so.
Yeah.
Wait, did Jay do shell route the whole time? Did he get shell to 8 tower 2 once?
He lost it in 8-8 once, and I think
Yeah.
8.
Oh,
He
yeah, you
lost
told
it
me he
in
died.
8-2, the first one.
Wait, how'd he die in 8-8?
Just brutal RNG.
Yeah, just really
Yeah.
unfortunate. At first it took his star power up, and then whenever he was just trying to traverse without without the star, he just got hit with too many meteors. Just had a hard time.
Dude, for whatever reason, like, I was so nervous in only 5-1. Because the first match, I don't know why. I just lost it randomly, and then I freaking lost my shell. I was like, oh my god. And the second one, okay, I'm just gonna play it a little more safe, and that's what I did. And then I was fine.
I sometimes have quite a bit of trouble with 5-1 because I kind of just switch off my brain for that level.
Yeah. I'm surprised I didn't miss Task Cycle too. I didn't really have the cleanest endings to 1 tower, but I got Task Cycle twice.
Yeah, Task Cycle is really impressive for that. For, a high 23.
And
Yeah,
Jaden
I said I
got
was going
one.
for it. Yeah, I was gonna go for it either way, even if I died.
Those were both pretty close races though. It was really entertaining.
Yeah, I think the first one was a little far off. But the second one, that was good.
In the first one it was tied up whenever Jaded died in 8-8. It was pretty close.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought I had lost already, so I was just kind of playing it safe, which was kind of a bad idea. But I was already so nervous the first one, so I'm just like, all right, let me just finish this out. And I almost died to Bowser at the end too when he jumped up. I ran so late, and I just barely crouched under him.
Oh, the nerves really showed in that second game where you didn't have as much nerves. It really paid off.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really think. Hopefully, I might like. This definitely helped because I knew I was gonna be nervous first one, no matter what.
Mhm.
But yeah, thank you guys for commentating. I'm definitely gonna go watch it back.
Yeah, thank you for running.
Yeah, no
Put on a
problem.
good show. And GG on that PB.
All right.
If it does come up to be a PB.
I don't know. I'll look back at it.
It's
All right.
hard
Well,
to get a PB in a
you
race.
guys want me to leave now, or can I stay, or what?
I don't really think it matters what happens. I think we're
I
just
don't
gonna
really
finish
know
it
where
up
we
now.
go from here.
I guess
Yeah.
we're just gonna close it up. Just gonna plug the
Alright.
just follow the two of them. Oh, no, the command's broken, but I can go follow the two of them.
I accidentally lost the control page for Speakeasy.
Oh, I think I still have it open. You just kind of copy and paste the Twitches here. Oh, never mind. They're right there. All right, yeah, go follow the two of them. And like, be sure to keep up with the tournament and stuff, because this is only the beginning.
There was a goal in the chat. I can't see. They were all trying to get you to 50
hopefully we'll get
followers.
Hopefully, we'll get some more people that want to be, or that want to stream the speaking gaming for the tournament. Because I think this
definitely.
Yeah.
I'll definitely try to get a
Netflix is
couple of
more.
my races on.
Yeah, I don't think we have much to add here.
Yeah. We ready to close out?
I guess so.
Alright, well,
I don't know
thanks
what
everyone
we
in
do
chat
now.
for thanks everyone in chat for watching. Follow both the runners here. And GG on the PB.
And
Sharp.
we're also
And
giving away another 100 subscriptions to a speed game. Gotta click that link. That link being on twitch.tv/SharpSR, I suppose.
thank you for Speed Gaming for hosting this as well.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Okay.
Yeah, goodbye, I guess.
Bye.
There you go.